Welcome back to SnowRunner, y'all, and in this video, we're taking a look at, yet again, another tractor. Now, we've been on a little bit of a sort of tractor kick lately, pretty much due to the fact that Season 8 is about tractors and farming, primarily, and this is the K-165. Now, it's a very similar tractor to some of the tractors we've seen kind of from previous games like MudRunner and even Spin Tires, but this one definitely fits into that realm of kind of looking like it could have come in the standard game and really fitting into the vanilla game balance of what a tractor could be, obviously with a couple of little extra details that you wouldn't get on a vanilla vehicle. So without any further ado, let's fire it up, we'll take it into the garage, we'll customize it, and then we'll take it for a drive and see what this thing is all about. It sounds really good, actually. The gauges, like, work properly. Oh, look at that! Oh, that's actually really, really sick. So this cabin is really well detailed. You can look around pretty much all of it, and driving-wise, it definitely takes off like it's, you know, like it's something large, heavy, you know, it feels like it's got a lot of mass to it. It feels like a heavy tractor would feel, honestly. Now, in terms of engines, engine 1 is going to be a 165 horsepower B+ rated engine. Then you can move it to the IMZ8 520AT, which is going to give you an A+, or you can go to the KZGT 530T, which gives you an S. You're not going to get this thing quite to an S+, but you're going to get it close. And I think that that's probably going to be plenty of performance for people that are using something like this in, say, for example, a farm field in Season 8. Now, as far as gearboxes go, you got Special, Fine-Tune, and Advanced Special. I'm personally a big fan of the Fine-Tune gearboxes. I think they provide the most control. Now, suspensions, you get one option. That is it. Tires-wise, you've got the MSH1s, MSH2s, and 60-inch doubles. Now, the doubles actually, in my opinion, not only do they make this thing look really, really good, but they're also going to increase its capabilities all across the board, especially in really soft ground. So unless you're extremely concerned about maneuverability, I would personally recommend going with the doubles. Now, winch-wise, you actually have quite a few options, and interestingly enough, you also have a battery-powered winch, which I'm really impressed to see on a vehicle like this. Normally, vehicles like this that are designed around the vanilla game balance don't come with the option for electric winches, because in the main game, or at least the way that they've designed the quote-unquote balance, they only really allow electric winches on, you know, on really small vehicles. But in reality, you could put an electric winch on whatever vehicle you wanted to. It would just be up to you to put it on. Now, diff lock-wise, we've got engageable straight out of the gate, and frame add-ons. Let's see. So this one just says, it doesn't say saddle high or saddle low, it just says saddle, which I'm assuming that means saddle low, but we'll check when we get out of the garage. Hitch for farm trailers, which again, that's going to be for your farming implements and stuff like that. Shovel, which is just literally a shovel that goes on the back of the cab. Canisters, we'll definitely throw those on. Now, it says dump, but it's actually a blade. I'm not quite sure why they say dump. Like, I'm not sure why they call it that. It's literally a blade. It's no big deal. And you can also throw a spare wheel on the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually throw the blade on the front, and I'm going to throw the, well, I'll tell you what, we'll do the hitch for the farm trailers first, and then we may mess around with the saddle a little bit later. Now, visuals-wise, let's see, first aid kit, and you could take the sides of the hood off if you would prefer to see the sides of the engine. And then instruments-wise, okay, so it's like, you know, cabin tools, stuff like that. And then radio tape recorder, you mean head unit? You mean single DIN head unit, right? Not, radio tape recorder. All right, that's a thing. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go with the rectangular light pods, and wheels-wise, you get one option with the doubles, and honestly, or the dualies, I'm not really too bothered by that. I think they fit the rig really, really well. And then as far as colors go, you get a pretty decent selection of weathered-looking paint jobs, which, again, I think if you're really trying to fit this thing into the look of the stock game, that weathered look is going to look really, really good. And we're definitely going to put beans on the dash. And then as far as accessories go, I think we'll go ahead and throw the dice up there from the mirror. And let's see, Tractor 1500 Turbo. That's really the only stickers you could put on it, but I'll go ahead and throw it on there. Let's see. It actually looks really good, I think. It kind of completes the look and ties everything together. So let's leave the garage now and see what this thing drives like when it's sort of fully built. And let's also put an implement behind it. I like how it takes a minute to start up. It's not an instant start. Like, you actually have to let the starter run its course, like you would with a real diesel tractor. So, like, definitely, like, mad props there for realism. So let's go ahead and back it up just a little bit. And I'm going to see if we can find some farming equipment. So let's see. We got the supply crates. We've got, whoa, oh, container semi-truck. Oh, that's what you would use, or one of the things that you would use the saddle for. Where are the farming add-ons? Are they not available in the standard trailer store? Weird. Oh, I love that. So these are semi-trailers that are basically designed to go with this tractor. That's why it's just saddle, not saddle high or saddle low. That makes sense. So these are designed to work directly with this tractor. Now, I might actually need to spawn those pieces of farming equipment in with the dev tools, because for whatever reason, they're not available at the trailer store right now. So let's see. Oh, I bottomed out the blade. That's kind of weird. All right, so where might we find some farming equipment? So let's see. I'm going to go through the list and see if we can find them in here. They should be in here somewhere. And as soon as we... Oh, there we go. So let's say you wanted a multi-row planter, right? Let's... Oh, God! The multi-row planter is in the ground! Is it actually, like, in the ground? What the heck? Dude, why is it actually in the ground like that? That makes no sense at all. Which, by the way, I have the appropriate attachment for the farming equipment, so if it doesn't hook up, then I'm not sure why. Alright. Moment of truth here, y'all. Let's see. Yeah, no, it works. Okay, it works. Not bad. Not bad. So it does work. I just had to spawn it in with the dev tools, which was odd. So if you found these out on like a Season 8 map, you could totally, like, attach to them, use them, activate them, all that good stuff. And I gotta say, even though this is only rated at S and not S+, it's still plenty quick. I dig the horn. And one other thing that I definitely will say about this thing is once you've got your first-person view FOV kind of like pulled back and opened up a little bit, it gives you a nice view of the cabin, and it's definitely a very nice place to be. Like, if you're someone that really likes to play the game in first-person view for extended periods of time, this is going to be a great vehicle for that. It's going to be a vehicle that I think you'll be able to use for not only extended periods of time, but you'll be able to use it for extended periods of time in first-person view and not get tired of the first-person view. What the heck is this sign doing? Good grief. This sign is stuck in my blade, and okay, now it's gone. It probably just despawned itself. It literally probably just fell out of existence. Excuse me? You can kind of push stuff around with the blade. Not very, like, effectively, but it does work. Let's see. I wonder if... So there's a lot of loose rocks up here. Let's see if we can find... Oh, I know what area I want to go to that's got a ton of loose rocks. Oh, okay. All right, we're going to need to actually move that up. Okay, that's maxed out. So now if it hits the ground, that's on it, not me, because I've maxed it out for height. So if it hits the ground, it's out of my hands. That's its fault, not mine. Oh, boy. Oh, come on. The articulated center is very odd once you get going at high speeds. Like, I would recommend... Whoa. Whoa, easy. Oh, this is weird. Yeah, I would definitely recommend getting used to the way this feels before you take it anywhere at high speeds, because if you just bump that articulated steering or you look at it the wrong way while you're really cooking, it can have some adverse results, I will admit. All right, so this rock field out here will be a perfect place to test out the pushing capabilities of that blade. Pushing, scraping, however you want to refer to it. So let's go ahead and tilt it down a little. That should be enough. I would think that would be enough, right? Clearly not enough. Okay. I don't want it to be, like, burying itself in the ground all the time. Wow. All right. Way to make me look like an absolute idiot. Down more. All right, now it's in the ground. So, I guess some of them it's just going to go over. Are you kidding me? It's going to go over them and then get stuck on the ones that it didn't get before. Okay. All right. Okay. We're going to put it as low as it'll go. I am done messing around. We're going to put it as low as it'll go. None of these rocks are going to escape me at this point. So it will push them around, and it's not like it will be able to load them into anything, but like it will push them around until it either drives over them or they despawn, which will happen on any kind of, like, you know, when you push an object like that too far out of the original spawn area, or in an area where there's a lot of up and down in the terrain. Eventually it will just drive over whatever you're pushing. But I think the fact that it can even do what it's doing right now is a big step in the right direction for tractors and blades and scrapers in SnowRunner as a game. So let's see how far I can push these before they want to despawn. I mean, I'm surprised they haven't despawned already. That's genuinely impressive, because usually these little distribution rocks or interactable objects will despawn pretty dang quickly. Oh, God. Oh, they've gotten really hard to push all of a sudden. Oh, that's weird. They don't even want to be pushed any further. There's a cone in this mix now. Come on, come on. I'm having to, like, wiggle the steering back and forth to actually get it to maintain traction. Just a little bit more. They're still going. I am truly shocked that they're still going. Normally they would have despawned a long time ago. Maybe it's because I'm still interacting with them and I haven't, like, left them alone yet. But wow, I'm blown away, actually. That's insane that they haven't despawned yet. Oh, wait. Oh, I hit something so solid it won't let me continue. And I think it's that bush. Yeah, so sometimes those bushes will, yep, they'll grab you and they won't let you go any further. But I think we've proven our point with the fact that this can actually push certain objects a lot further away from the area that they originally spawned in than you might have actually thought. All right, let's get this whole setup turned around now. And for now, I'm going to actually, well, you're going to be using this with farm trailers anyway, so we'll leave it attached. Might as well leave it attached, right? See what happens. We do need to see what it's like in mud. And we haven't driven it through any, like, proper mud obstacles yet. So that's going to be our next task for it. So I'm going to put it in low plus, lockers on, and just make sure we got all-wheel drive. Okay, yeah, everything is on. Everything is locked in. It's moving pretty good. It's actually moving pretty dang well for a vehicle that is designed around vanilla game balance. I mean, this is really, really good. Really, really good. Just trying to claw my way up and out of the mud now, and it's still just digging in and going. Like, once you get it into, like, you know, just standard low, hey, it's on point. It does exactly what you need it to do every single time. And it's honestly way more impressive than I thought it was going to be. This thing blows my mind. It genuinely blows my mind with how planted and effective it is in just about whatever situation. This takes me back to, like, the tractors from MudRunner and Spin Tires, because those things were powerhouses and they had so much grip that they would go wherever the heck you pointed them. And this really has that same kind of vibe, and I am so here for it. I'm so happy that we have a vehicle here in SnowRunner that brings back that vibe that we had in the original MudRunner and Spin Tires of those powerhouse tractors. God, this thing rips. It absolutely rips. And you guys, if you haven't checked it out yet or gotten your hands on it, or you want another tractor to add to your farming lineup in Season 8, absolutely go for this thing, like, right now. Now, as far as the last test goes, y'all know we got to take this thing to the bridge jump. Y'all know we've got to take this thing to the bridge jump, get it properly sent, and in terms of properly sending it, this is about as, whoa, easy. This is about as gnarly as it gets when it comes to properly sending something. And whoa, God, this thing is like, it's a little all over the place on the road, not gonna lie. I mean, you wouldn't really use this thing on the road all that much, like you could if you had to, but it's certainly not a grand touring road vehicle. But if anybody is mixing this up for a road vehicle, I feel like you should probably study what type of vehicle does what, because this is not a road-focused vehicle by any means or any stretch of the imagination. I'm going to make a quick left up here, up onto the road to the bridge, and we're going to stay in first-person view, as a lot of you guys know, because if you don't do that, the camera freaks out and glitches out and does all sorts of weird things going down the bridge. So that's kind of just one of those SnowRunner camera bugs that, for whatever reason, still to this day exists. All right, there's, oh boy, there's auto mode, 5th gear, neutral. Really trying to stay out of the wall. God dang it, stay out of the wall. Really? It can't stay out of the wall. I've been turning, wow, that ruined my attempt. Oh, dude, it can't stay out of the wall. Hold on. All right, let's keep it going. This might not be perfect, but it'll at least be something. I love how that was so, like, not dramatic. It was just like, boink, and then fall. It's like, nope, don't even worry about it. It's fine. We're just here, and we're sending it, and we're having a great time. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys next time.